Wow, look at that. Where are we now, Liz?
Shot from Denver right now. Good morning, everyone. And we have Dr. David Samimi back with us today to talk more about this. Board-certified ophthalmologist. So important. We wear these beautiful $20 pieces of just not plastic or paper. Very important. Why?
Exactly. Really important because although, you know, normal sunglasses might...
Oh, don't try to pull the cool
look
on
stylish.
Us. Yeah.
You will probably have vision loss if you were to stare because these glasses that you're wearing are about 1,000 times stronger.
They're welder's glasses,
They're welder's glasses, basically, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So the number one thing you should do with these glasses, and I did do this over the weekend when I was out looking for them, is look for that ISO number on there,
exactly.
right? It's right on there. So if you're looking right now and you want to know, do I have the right thing?
You can look right on the side, just like you're showing.
Yeah, yeah. It's like right here in the little, like the part that goes around your ear, or just look for it. That's 123 dash. This one says 12312-2.
To make sure they're legit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you can't use camera, smartphone, telescope, binoculars, any of those things. You're going to do more harm than good.
It's actually worse than looking right at the sun because basically you're focusing the rays even more with those devices, and so it's even more dangerous.
So, you know what? Yesterday, we get a pair, we jump in the car, my husband's is all crinkled. He said, are these okay, Liz? I said, no, they're not okay. So if they're damaged at all, you're saying no. If there's a crinkle in this part, no.
You know, a crinkle's probably okay, but a scratch or a hole where you could see light through it, you're going to get a lot of light in there, and
you
it's
should
still
be able
dangerous.
to see
throw them
nothing
away.
when you put them on.
You should see nothing when you put them on indoors, looking at regular light bulbs.
And read all the instructions that come with them. And before looking up, cover your eyes with the Eclipse glasses and turn away to remove them. So don't remove them while you're still looking up.
That's exactly right, because it's human nature when you're putting them on is to kind of trying to get a quick peek, and then boom, you've been looking right at the sun. So look away.
Show us, yeah.
So, you know, look away from where the sun is, put the glasses on, make sure they're nice securely on there and covered, and then look up and enjoy. Now, to take them off, look away again, and then take the glasses off.
It sounds elementary, but really and truly, you'll forget in a moment.
Absolutely.
Because your instinct is just to throw them on while you're looking
You want to
up.
take a peek. You want to kind of like, you know, what does that look like?
And even though the eclipse has begun, and it began around 9:05, it will continue to 11:44 this morning, so you still have 2 hours to go out there and enjoy this. So if you don't have these glasses, you need to share these glasses, you need to find these glasses. There's still plenty of time out there to do this. Now, really important, don't just hand them to your kids and think they're okay.
Yeah.
That's a great point. That's a great point. Kids are actually the highest risk for having vision loss from this because they don't have the natural lens in the eye. It's still clear. And so kids are going to look at it, they're at a higher risk, and they potentially have vision loss. So great point that you said, make sure you're supervising them, watching them, make sure they have the glasses on, and if you don't have the glasses, you probably want to keep them indoors, and there's other ways to view.
And you know, we couldn't find glasses starting on Thursday. My kids were out looking for them and couldn't find them, so we went old school, and I looked up the NASA video. I made one for Liz with carrot cake, and I made one with gluten-free pasta, so now everyone knows I don't bake from scratch. Cereal box is what you use.
Your rep is ruined.
Dr. Samimi.
You eat Honey Nut O's.
But it took me
Don't judge me, please, don't judge me.
It took 5 minutes, if that, and all you're going to do is you're going to cut a piece of white paper the size of the bottom of the box, shove it on the inside of the box and tape it down.
Exactly.
Right? You're going to cut 2 square holes. You're going to put a piece of foil taped on one side and poke a hole in it. That's where the sun's going to go into, and leave this one open so that you can look at it.
So basically, you look through that hole, it reflects off the white paper or something like that.
You're going to have the sun behind you, Liz. So you're going to go. So I want to see it, and the sun's back there.
Right.
So the sun is going to shine into that hole with the foil. It's going to reflect into the white piece of paper I have on the inside here, and I'll be able to look at it like a projector.
Nice, well done. I like the size of yours better.
Good work.
Yes.
Good work.
I like the size of yours better because it's nice and big, but it doesn't really matter, right?
It doesn't really matter. You might get a little bit of a larger projected image, but not a big deal. The benefit is you're looking into a dark chamber, and that's why these are so good.
That's why I used the small one, because I could make sure that I could seal
really
it
dark.
off,
You cover it up.
for my eyes.
But I can't wait to go outside and try.
I think what's important to tell the viewers is that a pinhole viewer actually is not putting pinholes and looking straight at the sun. You're looking, it's an indirectly. So pinhole viewer, like you're saying, it's projecting it on something. So the pinhole is on that sheet, and the sun is at your back, just like you said, Lisa. Because some people are confused. Oh, I could just put some, pinholes and kind of look straight. It's totally different.
No. It's actually you are shining that onto a piece of paper that's on the inside.
Exactly.
And then you're just looking at the paper.
So if you go outside right now to see the image of the sun right now on your screen, you go outside, you do this right now. That's what you're going to see in your box. You're going to see that image in your box, right? That's the idea of it all. So you can go outside.
Cool.
You can go outside and do that. You brought some eye models with us. What is the damage it does? You can't feel it. So if you go, oh, I'm just going to look with my eyes, and you look for too long, which is 1 second is too long, there's a chance you burn something and don't feel it at all. What is that?
Exactly. We come, as humans, become factory equipped with a reflex called the aversion reflex, which tells us when you look at the sun, even if you try when it's full, usually you can't do it. But curiosity, and when the sun itself actually is a little less, you can override that, and that's when people have actually vision loss. So what happens is there are a lot of different damaging rays that come with the sun, mostly the UV spectrum, and most of those rays actually get absorbed by your cornea and the lens, this lens here, which basically focuses light on the retina. Now, what happens is, just like a camera, this retina is incredibly sensitive and delicate. It's amazing. But that sun will usually burn this colored part called the retinal pigment, and then that colored part is what gives nutrients to the receptors that allow you to kind of see an image and send the image to the brain. And so once damage can happen as quickly as 30 seconds or a minute based on studies, and then patients will usually have about half of them will recover some vision within a year.
Wow.
Half of them won't.
This is really dangerous.
Very dangerous, and we don't have great treatments for it. We don't have any treatments, actually. So that's why it's so important for us to be here educating everybody and the kids especially.
You lose vision. Like I would not see part of you as I was looking at you constantly.
Yeah, and the sad part is the vision that you lose is not peripheral, it's the important part of seeing your face. It's the central vision, because that's where the lens focuses the light on.
Can't overstate the importance of those glasses.
Wow.
All right. Thanks, Dr. Samimi. So glad to have you
Absolutely.
here.
It's a pleasure.
Good explanation.